Hi, Nicole, and hi, Audie. How are you guys doing today? I am doing very well. Excited about November because November I have a WIP and Chat, which will be a lot more fun. I'll be working on paint by number. Oh, well, Steve can do whatever he wants. That's fine. So I am here. It is a beautiful morning. It is, let me see what I can say. It is 2 minutes before we're supposed to go on. And yes, you will have your commentator. One thing about Jeff, he needs to eat. That's just the way he is. He has to have his food in the morning. And we've been discussing about the business and how to go about going something, and I think we're going to go by the business name when we get paid, which is tomorrow. You know, if I sound like I'm a little bit not congested, but I always sound like this when I wake up. We've been going to bed pretty late at nights. I've been playing Animal Crossing to try and catch up before November 5th because there's a big update coming. I'm looking forward to that update. I really want that update because that will help give me the amount of storage I need. So, yep, Jeff will be on momentarily. He's getting his chair and he was finishing his food, and I just hear him rolling his chair into the place right when I say it. We're gonna get him a rolling chair. Seriously. It slides. It's one of those slidey chairs, and it's the good news is in here there's carpet, but the thing is we don't want the carpet to get ruined, so we use a when I do resin pour, we have like a plastic sheet in here to protect the floor so it does not get ruined. We might have to get a different plastic sheet that goes from the back all the way to the front, like here, straight on shot instead of two separate sheets. But we'll talk about that later. Oh, I would love to get my own house, honey. And then have our own chickens. Not that we don't have not getting our own chickens. It's just that, long story short, if we can find one. If we can find one. So here is your commentator, Jeff. Take it away.
Yes, good morning. For those who didn't hear, there is such a thing as an abandoned farmhouse clause now. I'm not sure exactly if it is. It used to be anyway. It used to be a thing here in Australia because, you know, we have things like droughts and stuff, and sometimes people die without any offspring, or they just move away, whatever, and the bank ends up with it. Usually you have to pay, but sometimes not very much. Sometimes it's like $1,000 or something silly like that.
Hi,
Absolutely
Deborah.
ridiculous.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I'm not sure different states. I did remember looking it up one time. It's typically between 15 years or 30 years continuous occupation. And then you can state a claim like, well, you know, the owner didn't come in all that time. I guess it's mine, right? And that's probably when they slug you for the last 15 years, you know, back rates or something. So, hello to Deborah, Oddie, and Robert, because that's the...
And Nicole was here.
And Nicole was here.
Yeah.
Well, say
I'm
hello
not
to
sure if
Nicole,
she's
even though
still
she
there.
might not be able to
She
hear
might
me
not be
regardless.
here. She might be here. We don't know.
Look, it's like exactly the same diamond painting, just with more dots on it.
Isn't it gorgeous?
It's very pretty diamond painting there.
I mean, look at this. This is how much I got done, guys.
I think this is easier than painted by numbers is going to turn out to be. You're sitting there going with the paint by numbers. I need a magnifying glass.
I do. I need a magnifying glass. Those things are so teeny.
Is this the smallest brush? No, there's got to be a smaller one. Surely you'll never do it.
No, I have this brush right here.
We'll just show them really very quickly.
No,
paint by numbers.
I'm not supposed to show them.
Aren't you? Why not?
I'm not to show them that yet.
They know what a brush looks like. Look, this is a brush. See, good. Everybody's seen a brush before. Excellent. Only now imagine one with a teenier, tinier tip. Try saying teenier, tinier tip without getting it wrong, and getting censored 5 times fast.
Oh, brother.
I
wasn't even thinking that way.
It's because it's not 9 o'clock yet.
I don't want to think that way.
It's 8:04 in the morning.
Oh, dear. Where is your mind, honey?
Springtime.
So, anyways, that's as you can tell, Jeff is here.
I'm fine. I'm good.
Yeah, he's good.
Well, kind of good. You know what they say? If you can't be good at it.
Good morning.
Good morning. So, black, huh?
No, it's 939, which is actually a dark blue. It looks black, but it's not.
Blue black.
Okay, fine.
The underside is white, so you'll get it right. It'll look really, really out of place if you have it upside down. I don't think you can even stick it in upside down, can you? It's like flat. Won't fit in the end of the pen.
I can't do that.
Bet I can.
You probably can.
Given enough time and effort, I can do anything.
So Friday, I have something I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be making a couple of special things. I'm going to finish off that one beautiful coaster that I made for somebody.
I'll probably be doing something Friday too.
Yeah, you're going to be here.
Sleeping in.
No, you're going to be here.
What am I doing here?
Because you are my commentator on my Fridays, which is my resin pours.
They can see what you're doing.
Hi, Dreamer.
You mix stuff and you pour it, and then it goes into the mold.
Yeah, but you.
And 24 hours later, you take it out of the mold.
Around with people.
They can what? Yeah. Hi, Dreamer. Welcome. Since when did you always have the corner is in capital letters? Or it was just I've never noticed because I'm a man. It's one of those things, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of those things, honey.
I noticed Robert's always been lowercase, and Deborah is very grammatically correct there.
And then
capital D, capital K. Dreamer's gone dreamer, craft, corner.
Oh, brother. Don't yell it.
That's what it is. It's a yell. It's cool though.
Oh, brother.
Unless you know. Good thing I don't have my name up like that. I'm loud enough as it is. This Dreamer's quiet. Mostly. Am I right?
She does. She does very well.
She talks.
She talks.
She listens.
Yep.
She's even nice.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, there you go.
Very nice.
So she got it.
I know. She's laughing.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yep.
You're going to run out of those little blue-black things.
I'm not worried about it. because I'm finishing up this color first, and then I'm going to the next. By the way, Dreamer. Read what she just said.
Yeah, I know.
Be quiet.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're having fun. I still say you're going to run out of those black ones. You're going to have to get some more.
Well, of course. I appreciate that.
I got a question.
What?
Why have you got 4 trays and like only one color in it?
Because I like being difficult.
Why'd you get a 4 tray thing with only one color? You can't answer the question, can you? Sometimes you gotta have 4 colors.
Not working in the morning.
Do you ever put 4 colors in? Ever?
Yeah.
You do?
Have.
Okay. Well, it's all right then. Making full use of the details. What's that one all the way over there?
What?
That one in the other last.
That's
Yeah.
a red.
What's it doing in there?
It's there because it went there.
Is there any red on this?
Okay, I'm confused here.
Is there any red on this?
Says what, and I'm trying to figure out what is what about.
Still reacting to the quiet, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah.
No, she's actually a talker. She loves when we do our collab.
Yep.
Yes, I am working on our diamond painting. You want to see how much I got done? Here's what we got. Here is the first part. Okay, so this is from here, and I only have that little section here before I go to the next one.
1,393 dots since yesterday. At a guess. Or maybe only like
right
200.
Here, it goes down to this right there, all the way across. And all I have is that little section right here to finish on this one whole area. And then I go up to the next one.
That red one, is there a red section in this painting?
I don't know. Probably.
What's it doing in there then? You got to put it somewhere else.
Hi, Diamond Queen.
Losing track of your diamond dots because you got a stray red one in a painting with no red ones. Hello, Diamond Queen. Now, I'm just gonna watch you do like blue black dots all morning, aren't I?
No.
No?
It's gonna be switching very soon.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, the excitement.
Yeah, the excitement.
This is great. What are we going to change to? Is it a surprise? Do I get to pick?
3808, which is a reddish color, I think.
So you won't get it confused with that red one? Look, there goes someone going past on a bicycle.
Easily amused, aren't you?
Squirrel. That's how it works, right? I mean, if things weren't taking my attention all the time, I wouldn't have anything to commentate on. If I was totally fixed and focused on what you're doing, I'd be going, pick them up, put them down. Pick them up, put them down.
Oh, brother.
Commentary get boring after a while, let me tell you. Pick them up, put them down. In the exact spot every time. I'm very impressed.
In different places.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, but the
done.
Different spots. Really? That's it?
That's it of that color.
Seriously? And the entire painting? Is that the last one? It's got to be more.
Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations on getting the Starry Night.
Starry Night Santa.
Yeah.
Which is an old Spanish word meaning saint, apparently.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I think it's Spanish. Might be Portuguese. I don't know. I don't speak either language, but I'm just going to make it up as I go along like I usually do.
A little bit of Espanol.
Well, is it or isn't it? Do you know that bit?
No.
Santa?
No.
No? Because it's like San Francisco.
San Francisco is completely different.
Santa Monica.
I'm just quite in other people's lives. True.
Yeah.
Oh, Murgles.
I think she was. Were you there in person, Diamond Queen? Because the way it reads, it says, I got the Starry Night Santa from Hobby Lobby. So the sales lady had to go to the storage room to get it.
Yeah, she was there.
That's a sweet lady. She was there in person.
Mm-hmm.
We can only go one place in person here. It's like AA Composites. That's about it. And that's a 2.5 hour drive.
Well, not only that, we have a spotlight that we go to. But
That's an hour.
And that's an hour away.
Mm.
We live in the country, guys.
So. We could visit one of the other diamond painters if we knew exactly where she lived. That'd be a lot less than an hour away.
Yeah,
it's the same town.
True.
I'm not going to say what.
Can you hit the WIP and Chat area there?
Oh, okay. There we go. Look at that.
No, there's definitely 2 people watching.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Must be you and me.
No.
Oh, it's not.
No.
Do you register on here as one person watching? It says 3 now. It's scheduled to start on October the 27th, 2021. It says so.
That is October. Today is October 27th.
Well, why does it still say scheduled to start instead of started? What's going on?
And Audie. I knew Audie was here.
Yeah, she's here.
I know Robert's here too because he just said hi.
Yeah, but the camera, his face must be turned away from the camera or something.
No.
Facebook is spying on us.
Doesn't matter.
Otherwise, how does it know? It's like, it says 3 watching now, even though there's 4 or 5 people on the screen. It means only 3 of them are actually turned towards the camera, and the camera's registered their eye pattern. And they go, oh, well, they must be watching. And then they turn away, and it's like, oh, no, and they put the number back down. And it says they're not watching.
I don't know, dear.
That's the conspiracy theory. Do you like it? I don't believe it, but I mean, it's a great conspiracy theory if you want to start one.
Oh, and Jeff was watching something yesterday, which was quite interesting. You want to tell them that?
I watch a lot of interesting things. Which one?
About the not hovercraft, but what is it called? The
solar plane.
Yeah.
Solar plane. This guy managed to get a little, like, not tiny, but I mean, you can carry it in one. He made a plane basically out of foam and like sticks of wood, right? Stuck little solar panels all over it, stuck all this electric equipment in it to figure out exactly how high it is, how fast it's going, and receptors so that it can follow waypoints, and managed to get it to fly all day on the solar panels. Like, effective range, however long the sun is shining. Like, the sun's charging the battery, and then the battery's making the plane fly. I don't know how much it weighs or what its wingspan is or any other thing like that, but I was so impressed. Well done for getting, for somebody with, probably basically about the same amount of budget for that kind of thing as I do, and producing a working plane. They were such total millennials, though. They were following that plane out in the country, right? Mm-hmm. And said, one guy said, oh, they were. I don't know if they were commenting on things that they were driving past. I don't think they ever actually stopped. They might have stopped at one stage, but anyway, one of the comments that they had during the video, because I was listening at that time, not actually watching, said, "Oh, I've never had an apple fresh from the vine before." I was like, it's not a vine. We call those things trees. Like, you never go outside. What is it? But no, well done. He got the thing to go 50 miles. Seriously. And they only brought it down once because they were worried that they'd set it to a particular flight path, and this one set of power lines was higher than they expected it, and they weren't sure if it was going to hit or not. They said, better bring it down just in case. So they brought it down, checked it over about 30 miles in, and then got it up and go. It didn't lose any battery power during that time, put it that way. So I think it would have flown the entire 50 miles. It was like one of those safety measures. They had waypoints set up along the way. I have to go back and watch the video again because I don't know how they had the waypoints set up in advance, as it were, or if you can program it in via GPS, use the GPS satellites. I don't know why I say GPS satellites, because the S stands for satellites in the first place. It's like saying GP, Global Positioning Satellite. That's just me, stickler for, getting it right.
I'm not sure.
But they had another traveling waypoint on their vehicle that they designated home, as it were. So that if there was a problem, they could just hit a little button on the controller and go, you know what, stop following that original route and come over to the vehicle instead. Which was great. Well done. I'm impressed. I don't know how much it can carry, though. I need to know how much it can carry.
Yeah, because when we do our business, if it can carry like at least 100 pounds.
Yeah, 50 kilos.
50 kilos.
Oh, I mean, given what we do, though, we wouldn't need more than 5 kilos. Like, seriously. Which is about 12 pounds for those listening. No, 11 pounds. Ugh.
Oh, okay. True. I think it came from England or Great Britain.
Oh, it's German.
Maybe it was from Germany.
It's entirely up to them to do what they want about it. No, definitely not an American holiday. I don't know who started it. It's all their fault. I think it was started by retail shopping centers. That's what I think. It's most likely.
Oh dear.
It is definitely European to start with.
Yeah, that's true. It is European.
I don't know exactly which country. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Germany.
It probably is. Because yeah.
They do things like that.
Dreamer says no.
No? Norway? Could be Norway.
Oh, okay. Europe.
Well, Germany's in Europe. Which part of Europe? Turkey? Probably not Turkey. They don't do that kind of thing. They're not into it.
Not Turkey.
France?
Not that I know of.
Austria? Could be Austrian.
Dreamer says she doesn't remember.
We'll get to it. We could do a Google. Somebody could do a Google search now.
Guess who got something that she's been wanting to get for a long time?
She, huh?
Yeah,
that narrows it down.
It narrows it down.
To the first, I get 3 guesses and the first 2 don't count. Can I get a clue? Is it like someone in this house?
Someone in this house.
She, huh?
Yeah.
It's got to be you.
Yep.
What'd you get?
A Mother's Love.
Oh, that's very nice, dear.
You know, the one with the koala with the it was given to me.
Ooh.
So it's a koala. It's a koala. It's during the bushfire in Australia. I finally got it.
There you go. You'll have to display it at some stage.
Oh, I'm going to be unboxing it. And I think from now on, I'll be just using this computer to do all my unboxings and stuff.
Do everything on this computer.
Yeah, because
the other one's not working.
The other one stopped.
You're gonna have to get me. I'm gonna take it and.
I'm gonna have to do a burial on it.
No, we can. No, I reckon we can get it fixed, and then I can get it dust covered, and I can use it for what I want to use it for.
Yeah, that would be good. You can use it
Assuming
for your
it works.
CNC machine.
Yeah.
But I think something's wrong with it because it did fall one time, and when it fell, it kind of jammed it a little bit. So I'm not sure.
You're not supposed to throw them on the floor.
I wasn't throwing them on the floor.
This wasn't a tantrum. No.
No.
My wife doesn't have tantrums. It's amazing. You know?
No, what happened is I dropped it on the floor. It fell off of the bed one time.
Mm-hmm.
And on one side, I don't know.
It's got a little crack.
It has a little crack on it.
A little crack near one of the USB ports.
He knows exactly what I'm talking about, too.
It's probably not that good for it. I advise not dropping it.
Yeah.
Or anything like it.
Yeah.
How do people get away with like dropping their phones all the time, and they're fine? You drop your computer once and it goes, no, that's it. Puh, not doing it anymore. Dummy
I've
dummy
had
spit.
that computer. I've had that computer since we were in New South Wales, honey.
That's true.
What?
Oh, excuse me. It does tend to overheat too, rather rapidly.
Yeah,
these days.
It does because it actually shuts me off pretty much all the time.
That's why we swapped to this one in here now.
This one doesn't because it's right now. We want to get what you call a cooler for it. We did have a cooler for it.
That broke too.
The cooler broke.
I just love
how my husband just said it broke too.
You're not good for electronic equipment. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm not.
I'm not good for software. You're not good. You're not good for hardware.
Okay, fair enough.
We combine those talents. We can destroy anything.
But yeah, I'm able to do unboxings now with no problems because this computer is a brand new computer. It was bought November last year when I went and had that hernia surgery done.
And just remember, a lot of your elevators are operated by a computer.
Oh boy.
We saw that thing on elevator accidents yesterday. Remember that?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about
it. This father and daughter got out of this elevator just before it shut, right? And took off. As in, it took off without shutting the doors and went straight up to the roof.
A mother's love is a koala holding a little baby. A little pup. Is it called a pup in us?
I don't know. I call it a cub.
Or a cub.
Even though it's not a bear.
It's not a bear. It's a marsupial. Anyways, it's a koala holding its little
Koala-ret.
What the hey?
Koala-ling.
Not koala-ling, not koala red. What the heck?
Koala-et, I said. E-T.
Uh-huh. Sounded like you said ret. R-E-T-T.
What would that be? What's a ret?
I have no clue. Ooh. What is it?
I didn't use that word. You made it up. You're getting offended at a word that you made up. Unbelievable.
Well, we can do a video on our collab.
This is deceptive. Did you notice?
If you want. I'm not going to be doing it very long with Koala Crafts tomorrow because I'm just going to be doing a giveaway.
A lot of people are agreeing it's a baby.
Okay, that's fine. It's a koala. It's little baby.
It's a miniature koala. What?
Yeah.
A mini me.
No, not today. No.
Nothing happens today.
No, today is my WIP and Chat.
8 to 9:30.
8 to 9:30.
And it's over.
Tomorrow, I am doing the giveaway for this, not this painting, but the other painting. And I have to, get everything ready for it. Hopefully, we can start tomorrow. Give me, I'll check with Koala Crafts on that, but I think we'll just go for about 30 minutes on hers, and then we can just go straight on yours and mine for an hour. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Anyways, I got a mother's love. it reminds me of the forest fires we had here in Australia. It was of a cute little koala with its baby, and it was holding it so dear in the fire. And I just had to get it. I had to have it. My husband and I actually held a koala before. I will tell you, they have talons, not talons, but they have nails. They have a sharp
Claws.
claw
Claws.
nails.
Not nails. Nails implies that, they sit there filing them every now and then going.
No, they have claws.
How would they color their nails? They just have to dip them in something.
Oh, brother.
Don't mind me, I'm just doing the filing.
Oh, brother.
Excuse me, I sound like Gollum. Ooh, that was quick. Says I have it on my wall. And she cried while working on it. Because it's so cute.
Well, not only that, it's because of the fact that it went through the fire.
Does it look slightly burnt?
Yeah, it looks singed.
Well,
I mean, the
it made
painting
it.
looks singed. Never mind, I'm not making any
The koala doesn't look singed, just the painting.
No, the koala looks singed.
In the painting.
In the painting.
Excuse me. I should have brought a cuppa with me, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
But I didn't.
No,
that's sad. You got 2 dots over there now. One in the first tray and one in the second tray. Is there a reason for that? I remember what the first one was for.
That one is... I'll show you why.
What's wrong with it? Give me a look. You can use that, can't you?
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
Hmm. Tell me you want your money back. Dot's not working.
So, long story short, I really wanted this painting for a while. And every time I tried to get it, it was always sold out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, someone went and got it for me.
And there you go. It's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's coming. It's on its way. Or is it here?
Right
it's down there. It's here.
Yep.
Made it.
Mm-hmm.
You've done an unboxing on it and everything, haven't you?
Nope.
You haven't?
Nope.
Why not?
Nope.
You're not going to?
Yes.
Just, where we can't see it.
Well,
where they can't see it anyway, put that way.
It'll be unboxed and it'll be on my channel.
Eventually.
We have so much we have to do to get this business up and running. And that's the thing that's been getting on my nerves. Not on my nerves, but you know what I mean.
Why can't we have servants to do these things for us? Something wrong with the world.
Oh dear.
Anyone know where we can find a good couple of robots that know how to cook and clean? It was in that movie, iRobot. Everyone's got a Robot 7. Why not us?
Not everybody.
No, everybody. Even like the detective's like grandma or something. She eventually got given one of the brand new robots.
I didn't know.
You didn't? You never seen iRobot?
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that, Dreamer. I knew that for a fact. She grew up with a nanny.
It's not the same as a robot. Nannies are superior to robots. But you have to pay them more.
That's looking great. I love that. So, yeah.
You don't have to pay robots anything.
No.
They work for free. It's great. Why did I get a feedback thing? Oh, your computer made a funny noise. Oh, really? Well, that's mean.
What?
Why are you getting a notification about that?
What?
Down the bottom, look, see?
Oh, I'm part of. Well, I'm not really part of her group, but I have.
Don't advertise. Don't advertise.
All I know is that she's going on for her book reading, so that's
Uh-huh.
her.
Yes,
That's all I'm gonna say.
that's right. So no, stick to what you're doing. Put them up, lay them down. Put them up, lay them down. Come on, you're not getting paid by the hour for nothing. Oh wait, no, you don't get money for this one, do you? You only get money for resin. What? What? So no, it's that I was put it for. Didn't just work.
Yeah.
Well, that's yeah. I understand that. Yeah, it says she won the lottery, which is kind of different. I only kind of remember bits and pieces of it.
Who won the lottery?
Will Smith's nanny, grandma, whatever, supposedly won the lottery.
Oh.
And the lottery prize was a free robot, one of the new kind.
Oh.
I think they rigged it because they couldn't have a household without a robot because that wouldn't have worked because the robots had to take over because the governing AI said so. Did you ever see the movie?
Sort of. You and I have been married that long, so yeah.
Oh, that's right. You weren't watching during the violent bits.
Nope.
Because you're scared.
Yep.
Because like that's the way you are.
Yep.
It's like no violence.
Yep.
I'm just wondering how it'll work out in the future.
No clue.
I don't know. Also, like, which way will they go? I remember seeing that other game movie called Becoming Human. Remember seeing that one? You saw that one.
I said, really?
Do you remember it or you don't?
Not really.
No?
Nope.
That's about... Does anyone want to hear the plotline of Becoming Human? It's actually a game. I've never played the game. I've never seen the game. But somebody made a movie out of the game. If anyone wants to see it, I'll tell them about it. But if they don't, that's fine too.
Whoever Vicky is. Yeah, okay.
Oh, no, that was a little tiny robot girl thing back in the 1990s, I think. Oh, Vicky would have rigged it. No, I think that was the name of the major AI, I think. That was controlling all the robots. I think that's what its name was.
Oh.
But I think it was also the name of a girly robot back in the 1990s. Somebody apparently invented a robot that was supposed to be about 12 or something in human years.
Oh, Virgil.
I mean, and was trying and he was testing it to see if he could convince other people that it was a real human child. I think it was played by a real human child, to be honest, and they just, used CGI to make it look like she had like robotic bits on her.
That's the first.
What are you doing? You found something? Is there another bad one in there?
No, it wasn't bad.
It's the wrong color.
Yep. Jeff was talking to me about no, I've never played this game, but he used to play it. And I just asked him some information, something, and what happened was he went through a whole spill, and I'm like start going half asleep.
It's because it's so boring.
It's
an incredibly boring game. I don't know why anybody anywhere would ever play it. Even though it's been one of the most popular games for the last 30 years, if not longer. Probably 40 years.
So yeah, it's
What's it got to do with robots though? It's got nothing to do with robots. That game doesn't have robots in it.
She said that was a bad robot in the game
in the movie. In the movie I, Robot, starring Will Smith and a whole lot of other people whose names I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was, I mean, like one of the other guys in it, you know, one of his best friends, he was the one that was like killed at the beginning. I reckon if I was ever in the movies, that'd be my job. I'd be the guy they find dead. I can play dead. I'm good at that. Just put some makeup on me. Say, you just lie there, be still, don't say a word. You know?
The tangents cannot be
Underestimated.
underestimated.
Yeah, we can go anywhere.
In it.
I don't know. Who was it? What was the name of the actress then? Do we know?
Can't remember.
I'm politically incorrect like that. I use the word actress to indicate, a female actor.
Yep.
For those people who are under the age of 30 and don't remember that there was ever such another word as, actor versus actress.
Yep.
Although that is kind of, unusual, I guess, because there's no like feminine for painter, for example.
No.
Or doctor. Or even nurse.
No.
Why is it some words have feminines?
I don't know.
It's weird. Why do they call ships she?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Never did figure that out.
Probably the French. The French do things like that.
Maybe.
And say, well, they call it she because, dances on the waves and springs forward.
James Cromwell.
Well, okay then. That's not an actress, though. I'm pretty sure James wouldn't be an actress's name. I'm nearly 100% certain of that. Although, there's a lady actress by the name of Cameron, so why not? But she's got a girly sounding last name, so that kind of cancels it out a little bit.
You mean Cameron Diaz?
That's the only Cameron I know that's in movies. Like, I don't even know of a male Cameron in the movies. There's only one person that I know of in the movies with the name Cameron.
Isn't there a cousin of yours named Cameron?
He's not in the movies. He might be good enough to be in the movies, but he isn't. He never tried out for a role. Maybe I should have tried out for the movies.
Well, there was one time someone told you you were a movie star.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they told me I was a movie star. I was like, no. Not a movie star.
He said, you, handsome.
Yeah, he said, yeah, you're handsome like movie star. No.
When Jeff told me that, I was like, yeah, I could see that. Because he is a very handsome man.
Arrogant like movie star. Have I been to the US of A? Not so far. No. Have not been there. Basically what happened is, I called up no, I'm going to be lying if I say that. Okay, so let's just assume for the next little bit that we all know I'm lying. So I called up the US consulate and said, look, have you got a really, really nice American lady who wants to ship out to Australia and get married? And they said, well, I don't know, Mr. Goldthorpe. Let's check. Use my own name there. And so they looked it up and they went, well, we do. And, and sent me a whole bunch of pictures and they said, okay, this one. And here she is. Mail order bride, USA. You didn't know, did you? Everything that has just been said in the last 2 minutes is a complete lie. We've lost our monetization now, dear. They'll ban us for telling fibbers.
Oh, brother.
Even though they tell fibbers on YouTube all the time. You know what? I don't think half of what we see on the internet is real.
No, it's not.
That's terrible.
How we met was actually online, and we met in a
Chat game.
Called IMVU. Now in IMVU, you can make little avatars. They're little
I think they've all heard this story though.
Figures about this small.
Depends on the size of your computer screen.
Yeah, well, it's small.
If I'd had a projector, I could have been like 3 feet tall instead of 4 inches. But that wouldn't have made any difference to how you appeared on my computer.
It sounds kind of crazy, but how I met this man, I remember telling him, well, I'm not really this. What was it?
And he said, I don't look like this.
I don't really look like this.
And I said, that's okay. I'm not 3 inches tall either.
He did a little joke of, I'm not 3 inches tall either. And I'm like, that's not what I meant.
No, I think your avatar had like red, curly / wavy hair.
Yeah.
Which you don't. No.
Don't.
My avatar didn't have red / curly, wavy hair though. Mine had black hair.
Yeah, you kept yours pretty much the same color as your hair.
Yeah.
Anyways, as we got to know each other, we met each other in a Christian room. A friend of ours who technically...
Hold on. Before you go on, how many people actually know this story already?
Audie knows it.
Robert knows it.
Robert knows it.
Does Nicole know it?
Probably, but...
Dreamer,
no, she didn't.
She doesn't?
No. Not that I know of.
Might have to tell her online later. Have a chat.
Well, I can still tell about it.
Okay. You can. Go ahead.
Anyways, we went in a Christian...
I'm going to use the opportunity to make myself another drink since you're telling stories.
Oh, you would do this, wouldn't you?
What? You're telling a story. Why not? Who?
But I love it. Continue.
Yeah,
I like hearing you tell it too, because you have a way of saying some things so funny. You go ahead and finish a little bit more of it while I go make you your drink.
Oh, will you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I'll go make you your drink.
Do you know where my cup is?
And you go ahead. All I want you to do, if you do anything in here, is you see these little dots right here.
Which ones? The white ones?
Yeah, the white ones.
Look like little hourglasses.
They look like little hourglasses. I want you to use that color in those little white dots.
Oh, this is going to be entertaining. Now I have to think, talk, and place dots all at the same time. But as an added bonus, I get to sit in the chair. Woo! Oh, do we make the heavenly music choir thing? And so it was, towards the end of October, that Jeff was granted the privilege of sitting in the chair. And there was much rejoicing. Anyhow, we had, of course, fake names. And we spent... it got little nodes in IMVU that you can do for various things. In this particular case, we picked the dance node. And it turns out that when I'm a little cartoon character, avatar type thing, I'm a fantastic dancer. I never get a single dance move wrong at all. I never run out of puff. But it's kind of boring though, because I perform the exact same dance routine over and over. And it does look kind of stupid if somebody else leaves the dance. Either they decide they don't want to go to the dance, they want to sit in some other part of the room, or as occasionally happens, because the servers aren't 100%. It's an online game / chat platform, and it's reasonably popular. You get quite a lot of people on it every now and then. So you could be there busily dancing away, looking like you're dancing, you and a partner, or sometimes they have some for several people, like big group disco things. And yeah, you disconnect from the server, and then you're just dancing with air, looking like a total fool. But we were busily, texting one another. There's a little chat window down the bottom of the chat, which you can minimize if you don't want to listen to what anyone's saying, I guess, as it were. But we were actually interested in what people were saying. Why is there hair on this? It's kind of weird. Nobody knows how I'm doing there. They're not paying attention. They just, what is? Oh, no, that works. I'll live with that. So yes, we spent a lot of time chatting about Eaha rather than each other. And I mean, there's little bits of drama here and there, but gradually leaving all the drama out, because nobody wants to hear the drama, right? It wasn't drama between each other, it was drama between us and other people. We gradually decided that we would not only date, as it were, on the game, but that we would date over the phone, over Skype, and then one day she decided to come from the USA to here. And, well, I did ask you to come, here. And I paid for the plane trip and everything. Oh, I mean, yeah, there ended up being a mix-up and stuff with my visa. So I was originally intending to go to the USA, and I was told I didn't need a visa to go to the USA. But I did need to fill out this questionnaire, which nobody told me about until the actual day of my flight. And so I was too late. And so I had to call up my lovely girlfriend of the time.
Fiance.
True, fiance.
Because you asked me to
I had asked you to marry, that's right, I did.
You asked me to marry you.
And say, sorry, not coming. And we had, 2 weeks worth at least planned out of
we were going to go
flying around the USA.
Not fly around, but we were going to go. I was going to drive you around and everything.
We were driving. And we were going to visit various places, and it all got cancelled. And then she decided to cash in.
Your tea is here.
We're swapping over again, are we, dear?
Yep,
I'm leaving the coveted chair.
Yeah. How did he do, guys?
I got I don't know, 10.
That's not bad.
10 down.
Good job.
Yeah, so she cancelled all of that and flew out earlier. And so when you're doing marriage visas, you're supposed to write down, one of the questions is, how did you meet? And I so much wanted to write, well, I was hanging around the international airport, checking out all the women getting off the plane. And I smiled at this one when she came, off the plane, and she smiled at me, and then she came over and gave me a great big hug and a kiss. And I thought, like this one, let's see if she comes with me. And she did. But I had to entice her with a piece of cake first. Cause I did. I asked her if she wanted something to eat after her long flight. They delayed you, didn't they? You were like one of the last people off the plane.
Yeah, they did. They did delay me. I'm not sure why they had to delay me, but they did.
You obviously look like a terrorist.
I guess.
Yeah. Can't trust these Americans. Could be carrying anything in those bags. We have 5 bags. 5 bags with her. Some very nice person stuck them all on a trolley for her and wheeled them out the front for her. And it's like, Jeff, you can take all these with you, can't you? I was like, how do you think I'm going to carry 5 bags? Seriously? So you ended up carrying one or something, didn't you? Maybe two. Carried the rest. Like, what am I getting myself into? And here we are, 8 and a bit years later.
Well, actually, there's more to it than that, honey.
There's lots more to it than that. You can't cram like 8 years of marriage into, what, 5 minutes?
No.
No.
But you can talk about it now.
Be an exciting 5 minutes, wouldn't it?
When I came to Australia,
Mm-hmm.
Tell them about the bread.
Well, that was the thing, yeah, because we were onto that, and we ordered a cinnamon roll. It was a cinnamon roll, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
From one of the little cafes at the airport.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Here she is. First time in Australia, we want to impress her and we give her airport food. What was I thinking? But, she was hungry as it was, so airport food it was. Little cafe. We don't have bad little cafes here, actually. And she's eating the cinnamon roll and says, "Ooh, this tastes like ordinary bread." And that's when I got my first shock. It was like, you put that much sugar in your ordinary bread? Seriously? Turns out they do.
She wants to hear about Jim.
Oh.
Yeah, that's going to be so funny.
I always get it wrong, though. I get the story a little bit wrong. I can't remember exactly what was said at the time. You always have to correct me like a good wife.
Yep.
But no,
and this is before my husband and I were married.
Officially married, yes.
Officially married.
And I had her staying at my parents' place. And I was over early in the mornings. Every morning. Anyway, and this particular morning, we were sitting there. And I was sitting behind her giving a little back massage. And I asked her, "What would you like for breakfast?" And she said, "Like some toast, please." I said, "Okay, what would you like on your toast?" And she said, "I would like some Jif, please." Which doesn't mean the same thing in Australia as it does in the USA. That's all I'm going to say at this stage. And so, since it doesn't, and we're talking completely different things here, I went quiet, thinking, no, I haven't heard her correctly. She can't possibly want Jif on her toast. So I checked, and I said, "You want what?" I said, "I want some Jif, please." And I'm thinking, wow, Americans will eat anything.
But actually, you thought I had cast stomachs.
Cast iron stomachs, that's right. Mm-hmm. But I did think that too. Did think about it, you'll eat anything, cast iron stomachs. I thought my stomach was pretty good, but that just doesn't win. And my lovely fiance picked up on my silence and my continued questioning, and we discussed it. And we found out, respectively, what we were talking about. And we were having a great old laugh about it because it is so completely different. But then my mother wandered past the room and wondered what we were laughing about. So I said, "Mum, could you go downstairs?"
No.
No? What did I get wrong?
She goes and says, "What are you guys laughing about?"
No, that's right. I forgot about that bit. Yeah, what are we laughing about? I said, guess what? Guess what she wants for breakfast? And she said, "What?" And I said, "Because Mum doesn't know either at this stage. I said, she wants toast with Jif on."
No, you said that.
Yep. And there was silence for a little while from the other side of the door, and then my mother said, "She wants what?"
And what was I doing?
You were laughing and waving your arms at me, telling me to be quiet, basically, but I was ignoring you like a good husband-to-be should. and helping out my mother explain something. I said, "Mum, could you go downstairs, please, and bring her back up a bottle of Jif?" And the Americans are sitting here going, a bottle of Jif? Jif doesn't come in bottles. It does in Australia. And so my mother, and said, as we said, open the doors. You can open the door. It's fine. So my mother stands in the doorway, posing with this bottle of Jif in her hands, which in Australia is bathroom cleanser. And in the USA, of course, is a brand of peanut butter.
And it's spelled exactly the same.
So it was basically decided that I wouldn't put her Jif to use cleaning the bathroom, and she wouldn't put my Jif to use on her toast. And we've stuck to that rule, haven't we, dear? Mm-hmm. Mum loved the giant to her.
Oh yeah. But Mom.
So you can't get Jif peanut butter in Australia.
We don't have Jif over here.
No.
Not Jif peanut butter.
No.
And that's what I was raised up on, was Jif peanut butter.
So yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's what I said at one stage. This is what cleared it up for us. I said, you put bathroom cleanser on your toast.
No, you said you put first thing you said, well, we clean the bathrums with Jif.
Oh, that's right, yeah. And you said,
and I'm like, you
use peanut butter to clean
the toilet,
the bathroom, the bathtub.
And he's like, no, we use bathroom cleanser.
Mm-hmm.
And then it all dawned on me that
the penny dropped.
The penny dropped. It was like, oh, okay. No wonder he went silent, thinking it was a cleanser going on my toast.
To this day, we don't know how it tastes.
No, thank you.
No. I mean, it's a nice creamy white color.
Oh yeah.
Looks like it'd taste all right.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
No, it's dangerous.
We've got some here actually, somewhere.
Yeah,
pretty sure it says toxic. Unlike this thing. I'm going to show them what I'm talking about real quick, because as you know, my lovely wife here does resin as well. So I'm going to show you. This is part B epoxy, and I'm a little concerned about it because it says platinum premium epoxies, food grade 360 plus, FDA food grade, non-toxic. Does this mean I can drink this stuff?
Don't try it.
I don't recommend it. I mean, but there's nothing on here that says,
it's toxic. It's not as toxic as the other stuff.
Now, well, here's a weird thing. There's actually two labels on here. Do you see this? This label here has been stuck over another one. And this one, it says, for those who can read Spanish or whatever this language is, which I can't, I'm going to try to read something that I can't read. It says, Advertencia, no toque los ojos, la boca o heridas con agua por 10 minutos si se induce el vómito, llevar a un doctor. So I'm going to guess that says, if you swallow this, induce vomiting and then see a doctor. Why is it on my hands now? What's it doing outside of the bottle?
It's not. You weren't supposed to touch it. Go wash your hands with that thing.
Good grief. How does it get on the bottom of the bottle?
Well, didn't I use it?
Yeah, but I mean, it's either supposed to be in the bottle or in the mold. Not like down the sides, then seeping underneath. I thought you were supposed to clean up your stuff afterwards. How did they get underneath that? So, yeah, now I have epoxy resin on my hands due to my curiosity. All I'm saying is I'm glad the situation says curiosity killed the cat and, not the Jeff. He'd be dead dozens of times over, let me tell you. I guess I can put this back in here. I mean, it's still wet, right? I'm putting one of the wet wipes because I accidentally grabbed out two, putting one of the wet wipes back into the area that I got it out of, and sealing it up.
So there's how my husband and I first met
Mhm.
off of the plane. We
Yep.
also talked about Jeff. That
Mhm.
was quite funny.
Yep.
When I realized it was oh, Jeff is totally different than what I have in America.
Mhm.
We've learned what it's like to live in Australia versus America.
And then got married a bit over a month later.
Yeah, we got married on the 13th of May.
How many people can say they got married within a month and a half of meeting each other? That's the truth, though.
Yeah, it
Like
is.
in person.
We did it in person.
We'd met many times on Skype.
What's hilarious is at the time I was on what you call a temporary visa.
Tourist.
Like I said, temporary visa. And I went on. I talked to the consulate or whatever it's called, and they said, yeah, if you go at this time, it'll get returned around, so you can have another 6 months or something that you need.
So they said.
No, 3 months actually.
Yeah, 3 months. That's all it was.
And then you can do it again until you get a permanent visa. Well, what happened was not how it happened.
No.
When I went to go watch my daughter graduate,
3 days after our wedding.
3 days after Jeff and I got married.
Very short honeymoon.
It was the shortest honeymoon I ever been on. I've never, actually, yeah, it's the shortest. It was only a day and a half. It was only a day and a half, and we were married.
What is it? Yes, it's true. Why would they cover up the label?
I don't know.
Well, what it is, I'll just pick up this stuff again. I think what it is that it's come with one label and then they've slapped their kind of own label over the top. I thought he made his own stuff, so why does he slap this one over the top of it? Should I take it off? I don't think it matters. But yeah, you're right. It's interesting that it's got a label on it, and then he slapped his own. Look, it is, isn't it? It's a different label underneath. You can see that for yourself. No. See, look, you can.
Oh, this thing.
Right there. You can lift that corner of it, and that comes off.
I just don't want to ruin it.
No, I'm not asking you to. I'm just pointing the fact out that there's a whole other label under that one. And I said, I thought he made his own stuff. He must import this one.
I don't know.
Yeah, don't rip it off. It's fine. I'm just saying, yeah, but he's covered over the English warning. So what it says to me is that this is only non-toxic once it's been mixed with part A and allowed to set. Yeah. Until that time, as you say, do not drink this.
Don't touch it.
It's a little bit misleading.
Yeah, it is.
That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. It's non-toxic, so I don't know.
Well, it is in.
It is food grade.
Final form, as it were.
It is food grade though, because my fish is doing very well with his new setup.
No, on the same token though, he hasn't tried to eat it. No. No, it's just part of the background. So they never stop to think if they ate away the glass, they would get out and get away. It's blue.
No, something else.
I'll fix it. Happy? We good?
I think.
Okay. All right.
I think.
Okay, and so you, after all that effort to get it out, you picked it up and put it back. It's all right? That's how it works?
Yeah.
So what did you get the effort of taking it out? 'Cause it didn't look right.
Can you click it on the restream and see how far we are?
Oh,
I
well.
go until 9:30.
Yeah, well, that's
So
right.
I should be fine.
Yeah, you're fine, so don't worry about it. Just stay right where you are.
'Cause
I can't read that. Oh, yes. Possibility. Yep. Could definitely have a lawsuit on that.
I don't know. I really don't want to cause problems. We don't. Yeah, we're fine. I'm still trying to figure out how to make a mold.
Mm-hmm.
What I do plan on doing is something fun, and I've talked to my husband about it. We had to wait until we take care of a couple things,
Hmm.
and then I'm going to be making a mold for you guys.
We could. What about we could do the mycelium ones.
Well, what I was thinking of is
Plant mushrooms in the shape.
Mm,
Go on. Sorry. We could make a little living out of here growing mushrooms. You know.
yeah, I'm thinking that too, but we would have to go and order those mushrooms from online.
And we grow the mycelium in takeaway food container shapes
Mhm.
and sell those too.
Mhm.
And the first time you grow the mushrooms,
Yeah,
keep the
I know.
spores.
I was looking at the time to see how long I had.
You got 20 minutes.
Yeah, I have 20 minutes
Mhm.
left, which is fine.
You're all good to go. 20 minutes time, you could do this entire corner.
I think I can get this whole area right here.
Really?
Mhm.
You sure?
Mhm.
I'll be
Pretty
impressed.
fast. I'm becoming faster.
Be
at
impressed.
this.
Especially if you use the multiplacer.
Oh, I've used the multiplacer.
I reckon you could do a multiplacer right through there. But you don't want to. It's one of those days where you go, you know what? It's going to be one. Couldn't even put one down that time. Took you 3 goes. That was much better. It was like pick him up, lay him down. Pick him up, lay him down. Like John Henry swinging his hammer, laying them railroad tracks. Only like all over the place on the diamond painting instead.
So, Dreamer, that's how my husband and I met.
Something like that.
We've been very happily married.
We stick to the same story.
It's the truth.
Yeah, well, it makes it easier to remember.
Yeah. We are always to be honest and tell the truth.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah.
Yep.
It's the truth. How him and I met and
Hmm.
happily married and
Mm-hmm.
serving the Almighty at the same time. And
Reminds me, did that other group ever send that form to you so that you can send all that stuff back? And
yes, and I have to print it off and then resend it because what they sent, I have to still sign it.
yeah,
And we're completely out of
we're out of ink.
On both of them.
Does Coles or Woolworths sell ink?
I'm not sure.
Have to look it up.
Yeah.
Or maybe get it on.
By the way, we don't have a big W here. Well, not big W. We don't have a
No Walmarts.
Walmart here. We have
No.
what you call a big W here.
Yep. Can't buy guns or alcohol off the supermarket shelf like you can in the USA.
Nope.
You know. Can't send your 8-year-old out shopping and say, bring me back a couple of Colt 45s and a bottle of Plonk. Because they won't serve them.
Nope.
Go figure. Probably won't serve the 8-year-olds over in the USA either, for that matter. Not those things.
Mm-mm.
Can they buy ammunition? Can an 8-year-old buy ammunition? Just wondering.
I don't know.
I don't know. Have to make a slingshot instead. If it works for David, it can work for me.
Mm-hmm.
Take down giants and everything. I've never had to take down a giant.
I think that's turning out pretty nice.
Yeah, looking all right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, anyway, if you ever do, choice of weapon, slingshot.
Yeah. Hi, Karen. How are you doing?
Well, there you go. Karen showed up.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hear her come in. Things are quiet like that. People text, doesn't make a noise. Should be a noise when people write. Should be like a
Like a little ding.
little
Someone's
scritchy,
here.
scratchy sound or something. Little fanfare trumpets. You know? Dun da da da. What do you think?
Yeah. I've been thinking about maybe changing to Twitch.
You could do that on IMVU. You could have a fanfare. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
You could have a fanfare announce your presence whenever you went into a room. Dun, da, da, da. Classic stuff. People would know you'd arrived, put it that way.
Oh, you put a message on one of my videos for me? Okay. Thank you, Karen.
A comment. Awesome. We like comments. Comments are always appreciated.
Well, I decided I'm going to start using my new computer in here because it's been a hot minute with my old computer.
Mm-hmm.
And because it's been a hot minute, meaning it's been a pain in the
Posterior.
posterior.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I am doing my
The French can make anything sound classy, can't they?
Mm.
Derrière.
And one thing I would love to do is do something with Animal Crossing on a channel. But
Yep.
the thing is, I don't know how to go about doing it because I'm on a TV and not a Switch per se.
I told you what to do there.
What?
Point the camera at the TV.
Not easy.
It's not difficult either. Put it on a little stand and poke it at the TV until it gives in. You know, and then they can watch what's on the screen.
I can do that for you, Karen, and we can do it on either Restream or I can meet you. We can meet you on some other place. But I can definitely help you. I love working with GIMP.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. GIMP is the most cheapest thing to use, and it's the only thing I use for making banners and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You saw my name. You see it says WIP and Chat on it.
Oop!
That
I bumped something.
actually a banner I made for myself.
Why is that balanced on top of one of the turtle's backs?
Oh, thank you. Yeah. An example. Dreamer asked someone to make her a banner for her, and
Mm-hmm.
I knew what she wanted. She even mentioned try and make it dreamy.
Yep.
Try and make it dreamy.
And it worked out.
And it worked out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm very, very happy that she liked what I made.
It's a real couch and everything. Well, it's a picture of a real couch.
No, the one that I made her is not a couch.
It's a sofa bed.
No, that's not the one I made for her.
Okay.
The one I made for her has clouds in it.
Okay. One of them had a sofa bed on it.
Reba Dreamer said. So I love making my own banners, and I know how to.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I'm going to tell you is a long time ago I used to do an RPG, which is a role playing game. Yes, your wife used to do it. Anyways, long story short, I used to make banners.
Mm-hmm. Bruce banners. Eric Benners.
And yeah, I used to make banners and make avatars. They call them avatars. They're little, little pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
Not big blue aliens.
No.
No. Okay.
So yeah.
Yep. Something will fall over here eventually.
And I went with GIMP because it was the cheapest thing I could find to use. Because if I used anything else,
nothing's cheaper than free. Hey, dear.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because everyone's talking about this pro thing or things like that, and I just didn't have the money for that. So I went with GIMP.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell you, you can make wonderful banners out of it. You can make wonderful pictures out of it. You can make the customs for people out of it. Whatever they want. Like, if they want a banner made for themselves, you can make that. I love it. That's fine. Oh, by the way, oh yeah, Linda, when I get my business up and running, am I allowed to put down one thing? Am I allowed to put my business name in there? It's going to be the same name as I am. It's Rivka's Craft Corner.
Put your business name in where? Oh, in the studio.
I'm talking about the website when I set the website up. So we can start trying to.
Mm-hmm. Well, what time? 9:19. You got 11 minutes.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing good.
You are.
And look at how much I got done.
I can hear someone mowing. We can't mow.
No.
Here's the thing. I conned myself the other day. For those who don't know, my incredibly reliable mower, which I had for about 12 years, I was mowing with it last month and broke off one of the blades underneath. And then the engine started to make really funny noises, so I turned it off. And I checked it, and that's when I discovered the broken blade, even though I couldn't find the broken blade at the time. We ended up having to get someone else in to mow the lawn because the real estate agency insisted, and they're probably going to insist again soon. So I decided to go buy an electric mower, thinking it would be like my electric whippersnipper, which has a battery operation where you charge the battery inside the house, take the battery outside, sort of like slide and click it into place on the whippersnipper, and then walk around with it, happily whippersnipping until the battery runs out, and then repeat the process. No, of all things, this mower runs off a power cord.
Okay, we'll talk. I was saying to Jeremy, yeah, okay, we'll talk later on that.
Power cord. One of the dumbest things possible. Why isn't it battery operated? So I bought this thinking it was going to be battery operated, and no, it runs off a power cord. And I'm going, I do not have a power cord anywhere near long enough to reach from inside the house all the way down to the back of the yard. That's not going to happen. So now we're pondering what to do about it. Probably on Monday we'll take it back.
Yeah, I think we need to get a refund on that because I think that was wrong.
Trade it in.
Do whatever we can. I think we're gonna have to get a petrol one, whether we like it or not.
Well, if I can get another one that is battery powered, I'll take that because it'd be a lot quieter.
Well, we could talk to a neighbor maybe to mow the lawn this one time.
I don't know. Or we can just hope that the real estate agency doesn't notice and come along and say, you need to do it right away.
No, we have to do the front, honey.
No, it's just like Monday. Monday's not that far off. We can do all this replacement stuff on Monday.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking. It was idiotic. It was not right. Long story short, they just, yeah. My husband and I were not too happy about it.
Do you know what I'd like?
What?
One of those little robot ones like the Roomba.
Oh yeah.
I'll put little logs all the way around the.
Oh, no, hey.
What?
Nothing.
I'll put little log sections all the way around, or maybe we can put like in bumpers or something.
Yeah.
Like fill in an area, say 10 by 10, and let it mow all that area, and then move the bumpers until it mows the next area.
Well, they
Runs off
actually
solar
have,
panels.
They actually have one that is actually where it actually works on only the part of the lawn you want.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But they cost. They cost.
Yeah, I don't have $1,000 in my back pocket.
They cost like $1,000
or $1,200 or something. It's like ridiculous
and
amount of money.
That's just too expensive for a lawnmower.
I mean, you know, it'll keep your grass short all the time, but whatever. My problem is that someone could nick it easily.
Yeah, and that's one thing we don't want. We don't want people to nick anything.
Around.
Even though we're in the country,
Yeah, wouldn't be such an issue around here, but if you ever moved.
I'll give you an example. I got myself a P.O. box, post office box. Because it's not that I don't trust my neighbors. It's just that if I'm away and I get my mail and.
Well, actually, we got the PO box more for business address, so that we don't have potential strange people knowing what our physical address is.
Yeah, because when you're in a business, you don't want them to come to your house, especially when
use a bazooka on it.
Yeah. Well, no.
No?
No. What in the world?
Molotov cocktail? I've come to complain about my, thing that you sent me. I don't like it. Here's a bazooka in your front door. Boom.
No.
Why not?
Jeffrey.
It'd let people know that they were upset with them.
But what?
Are you suggesting that there's nobody out there crazy enough to get upset over a product that they wouldn't actually come visit with a bazooka? I'm betting there is.
I don't
and
know.
If it's going to be found anywhere, they're going to be found in the USA.
Now you're confusing me.
Okay, I'll explain later.
Good idea.
Mm-hmm. I'm talking about irate customers coming to complain.
I understand you're talking about irate customers coming to complain.
See, but in this particular case, all they can do is blow up the PO box.
Wow.
And since the post office the post office is like just down the road from the police station, I don't think they'd get very far afterwards.
Wow.
Where if they blew up this place, we're far enough from the police station that they might actually get out of town, but probably not back on the plane.
Okay.
It's possible. I remember watching The Mask. They pulled a bazooka out of his, pants pocket, and he said, "I have a permit for that." Willing to believe that? Anyone want to buy a bridge in Brooklyn? I've got one for sale.
What?
If they're willing to believe that.
I don't think you do.
Oh yeah, you're right. I don't. Could be an issue.
No, you don't.
What about the Eiffel Tower? Anyone want to buy the Eiffel Tower?
Honey.
What?
Stop offering things you don't own.
How do you know I don't own it? What if someone sold it to me? It would mean I'd been conned. That's what it would mean.
Who's on after me, by the way?
I don't know. 9:26.
Yeah, I have 4 more minutes, and that's when I usually start ending it.
That sound was me enjoying my last little bit of tea my loving wife prepared for me. She's busily sitting here and putting in the last little bits. You said you might get it. You might. I don't think you'll finish it live on camera, as it were. But, apart from that, shouldn't be too long before you get there. Are you going to try to catch up with these other people directly after the live, or are you going to schedule another time?
It's up to Linda when she wants me to talk. When she wants to talk, and also the same with Karen.
Mm-hmm.
If she wants to talk to me right after, I'll talk after.
She wants to catch up with both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see if you can decide it.
I
Make
will.
arrangements in the next 4 minutes.
Well, I'm trying to finish this one off just so I can say, I did it, I did it, I
Mhm.
did it, I did it, I finished this one color off.
Oh, you're pretty close. It's like, I don't know, 15 maybe left to put down. You got
Not
time.
much.
Only just.
Only just. Thank you
Mhm.
very much. Yeah, my husband's a sweet man.
Hmm. Well, I'm not trying to sell the Brooklyn Bridge or the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, brother.
You got to start small. I mean, if I said I got the Golden Gate Bridge for sale, people would never believe me. But Brooklyn, maybe. Is there a Brooklyn Bridge?
Yes.
Then it's possibly for sale. See?
Mm-hmm.
I know there's an Eiffel Tower.
Oh yeah, that's in Paris.
Paris. Paris in the springtime.
I've never been there,
Yeah, me neither.
so you don't know about Paris.
Hey, look, I've watched Looney Tunes. If Pepe Le Pew says it's good, then that's good enough for me.
I can't do IG. That's the only problem. On IG, I can't do it that way because I'm on a computer. I don't have a phone.
Mm-mm.
So they have it where you can do it on a phone, but you can't do it on a computer.
What if somebody else starts it and you join in?
I've tried.
No, that's just annoying.
Yeah, isn't it?
What about Skype?
Skype I can do.
You've got your own little Skype channel. You could do that.
Mhm.
Did you want to pack up the computer from here though and take it in there, or are you just gonna sit here? You can sit in here. It would work.
Oh, Queen is next. Oh, okay.
Well, she's here. She knows. She's getting herself organised. Combing her hair, brushing her.
I'm almost done with this very last bit right here.
Combing her hair and brushing her teeth. Putting on her makeup.
What makeup?
I don't know. Does Diamond Queen 2020 use makeup? That's who we're talking about, isn't it?
I don't know.
Does her face appear on camera? We don't know. You should watch. Maybe watch her live and find out what you don't know. A few more little half baubles to place and we're good.
And we are done.
Dun 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 dun! There we go. Finito. Do your little spiel, dear.
Yeah, so if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please ring the bell so you know when I upload another video. And last but not least, please comment and let me know if you liked it. Any of what you liked about my video, what you liked about the painting. Next month.
What you like about Jeff?
Yeah, what you like about Jeff. But if you I lost my train of thought. He just had me laughing. What?
Signing off.
I know I'm signing off. I just lost my train of thought.
Thumbs up.
I already did the thumbs up. I already did the subscribe. I already did the other one.
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell, and I also comment. Comment what you like about this beautiful painting that I'm working on. Many blessings, guys, and shalom. I'll talk to you guys later.